All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Oh Charlie Please, where it's faith first and shade second. I'm your girl Charlie, and I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. This is episode 116. I'm trying to keep up with the numbers, y'all. But I want to thank y'all again for tuning in. Remember to follow and subscribe to the podcast. I'm on Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Overcast, Amazon Music, YouTube, and Audible. Okay? Pick your poison. I am there. I just need you tuned in, tapped in, and listening. Send these episodes to your friends. Let them know Charlie over here on the solo tip, doing a podcast, talking about the things everybody else too scared to talk about. Okay? I want to start this episode by saying, if you're in the South, we've been dealing, well, not even the South. It's just been like a crazy time with the weather. I knew this winter was going to be a bit rough from us because the spring and summer looked a little wonky. If you don't know anything about me, I used to work in emergency management, so I used to have to track storms and work storms and all that good jazz. So yeah, I am located here in Texas. And baby, I started getting ready for this storm last Monday. Yes, I had a feeling it was gonna be some BS, so I'm so glad I had the foresight to go ahead and get firewood for the fireplace, get food and all that, while everybody else was scrambling like it was a doggone Hunger Games. So do know that we are under a winter weather advisory as of this past Friday, and baby, it's colder than a whole hard in church. You understand? My God, today. My forecast said that it was 21 degrees outside, but it felt like 7. What do you mean it feels like 7? What do you know what? Don't worry about it. Thankfully, our power has not gone out like it did in 2021 for Snowmageddon. Cause baby, listen, I still got the broke toe, y'all. Toe still broke. I ain't got it in me to get up and down those stairs, especially when they slippery. I ain't got it in me to go drive nowhere. So Lord, I thank you today, you and baby Jesus. So the heat is on. We got the water dripping. So if y'all hear a little, sound in the back, I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta have the faucets dripping so the pipes don't burst. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. I'm literally just a damn girl. Okay. Let me start this episode off by shouting out the people that protect your name when you're not in the room. I want to thank those people for protecting my name, even when I had no clue that it needed to be defended. In my eyes, that is friendship, that is love, and that is community. And so on today's episode, we are going to talk about community. We're going to talk about community as a whole, and we're also going to talk about community in the book space. As of lately, I keep hearing people say, oh, I want to build community. I want to curate space. I want to do this. I want to do that. And some of the people that's saying that, I'm looking like, huh? Okay. Or I'm seeing a lot of smoke and mirrors behind what's behind you building the community. Because in my eyes, true community is natural and is genuine. And it's nothing that is, you can't pretend it. You can't fake community. You can't, well, I guess you can't perform community, but after so long, you can't keep up that appearance, right? To the ones who are building community and they're genuine about it, thank you for that. Whether you're in this book space or in any other space, whether you build Legos or you do hair, makeup, whatever, if you're doing it just because you're genuine and you genuinely want to see people win and succeed, and it's not about you, kudos to you. People like you deserve all things great. But to you other people that build community in the name of something else, I hope you stub your big toe on something. I will say you cannot build community and talk about those people in said community because it's counterproductive. Everyone's talking about curating the space and making people feel safe and having a village. But how are you doing this and you're an agent of chaos? How can you honestly say, hey, sis, I got you. And the moment I let you in and become vulnerable with you, and I'm spilling my tea and I'm giving you my deepest, darkest, you're doing me dirt. Okay? And let's be real for a minute. Let's just be real for a minute. Um, I'm learning, or that I'm seeing, a lot of people want to build community because it sounds good. It sounds productive, and it makes people feel seen and important. I think when people haven't always had a voice and they finally get one, their sole goal is to actively recruit people to stay around them or to be around people so they can keep said voice, and they wrap it in community. But they don't know what community really is, because again, it sounds good. It makes you feel good. You feel like you're doing something. You're checking off a box. And community ain't checking off a box. Community is showing up even when nobody knows that you're showing up. Community is, hey sis, I ain't heard from you in a minute. Are you good? Community is, hey, I like your content, but let me tell you what camera you should use, and that can really level up your content. Community is, hey, it's this opportunity that this company got. I think you'll be great for it. I'm going to slide you over the info. And when you do stuff like that, that's between you and the person you shared that with. You ain't got to announce it. You ain't got to shout it out on threads. You ain't got to do none of that. I will say this too. Some of the loudest community builders, quote unquote, can be some of the messiest people in the room. Let me say that again. Some of the loudest community builders are some of the messiest people in the room. I want to say true community is natural. It's something that can't be taught, and it's one of the things, like, it got to be in you, not on you. I feel like people are trying too hard to build community. It's like you're trying to collect all the people that you think will look good in your village, or they got a name to them, or it's making sense to try to stand next to them. I don't like that you only got a certain type of person in your community with a certain type of aesthetic, right? And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have some discrepancies of who can join said community, because I agree, everybody can't come, everybody can't go. But I'm just kind of looking at some of y'all funny, like, I wonder if this person didn't have that or wasn't doing this, would they be in your community? So when I see people say that they're actively trying to build community, I kind of be side-eyeing the hell out of them. Because why have you actively recruit members for said community? Again, I'll take me, for example, in the book space. Within the past year, I made some beautiful connections. Some connections some people never know about, because it's not their business to know, right? Some connections have led to friendship. Some have led to opportunities. Some connections have led me to connecting other people to start business ventures together, right? That is true community. But I don't actively seek people out. I don't actively say I'm building a community. I let it be what it's going to be. If y'all want to rock with me and I want to rock with y'all, we going to find a way to each other. I promise you we are. I promise you we going to find our way to each other. And it's going to be when the timing is right. So I just want to say, be leery of the people that's always looking to collect you. Be leery of the people that always want you in their face, because sometimes they just want to stand next to you just to have a front row seat or to have proximity to what you're doing. And that ain't community, that's surveillance. Now you just being nosy. Now you just want to be now you just want to be the one to say that you knew about something I was doing first. That's community? No, it's not. And community shouldn't be convenient. Community shouldn't be, I only hear from you or I only reach out to you when I need something or when good things are happening to you. That's not community either. Community ain't oh, I got this thing going on. Let me reach back out to my people. People ain't heard from you in 9 months. Not even a hey. Not even as a you good, sis. Come on, y'all. Also, real community is showing up for people when they didn't even ask. Being present for things people are passionate about. And again, supporting people without the announcement. You ain't got to roll out the PSA after school special about who your favorite people are in the space. Or that you got your notifications on for these people when they post. For what? If it's all love, let it be love then. You know, the people I support in this community, when they have stuff, it goes beyond a repost. If I can show up for it, cool. If you're doing something virtual online, I'm going to try to be there, even if I can't stay the whole time. You got a cause you're passionate about, let's talk about it. If I think you need a better camera for your content, better microphone, better platform, better way to say some stuff, hey, that's what it is. And I'm not looking for the atta girl or the pat on the back when I do it for you. I don't need to shout out on the timeline. Just know that I got you. And when it's my turn, you going to have me. That's it. That's all. So when I see certain people say, oh, I'm building community, I'm curating space, and I'm like, how? How? Just saying, be careful who you're in community with. Vet the community that you're going to be a part of. And if that community is not serving you, if that community feels chaotic and messy, get out of there. That ain't community. That ain't community. That's mean girl shit wrapped up in a bow. Let me be the first to tell you. That's what it is. Okay? Whew. Sorry, I just had to get that off my chest. And today's episode ain't going to be long, y'all. So I got to get back to hitting them 20, 30 minutes because, you know, I got 45 minutes in me every week. So I just want to, talk about, that. So, hope y'all take that with a grain of salt. Hope that y'all, feel me on that. And again, leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what y'all think when y'all listen to that. Right now I want to get into what I'm reading. Really what I'm listening to. I'm listening to an audiobook right now. It's called The Lover by Nia Forrester. Now, Nia is a new to me author. So I think I saw it on Substack. That's where me and her connected at. And, I had a few Audible credits. I was like, well, you know what? Let me go and use these or whatever. And then I saw that, Midnight Michael was one of the narrators, and show is John L. Brown. And I was like, you know what? This may be what I need. Now let me give you a little background about the book. I'm gonna give you a whole synopsis, but I'm listening so far, and I'm liking what's happening here. So the female main character is over 35, and she wants a baby, and she may or may not have trapped the male main character to get one. It started off with a bang like that. I'm about maybe 35% into my listen for this book. So I'm just, I don't know how it's going to go. But so far, it's a little cute. So yeah, I'm liking what I've heard so far. I want to talk about what's on my TBR. I never really do that, but I think I'm going to start doing it to kind of let people know what I'm reading and what I've been up to. So all of these are new to me authors, each and every last one of these. So the first author is Janae Ellis. I don't know how I came across her or how she got in my algorithm. I don't know. But again, y'all know I'm a cover hoe. So the book that she has out right now is I Never Got Over You. I think it's gonna be tea, and it's a quick little one too. So I think I'm gonna eat that up sometime this week. The other book is Ta-Nehisi Williams. I'm sorry, it's by Ta-Nehisi Williams, and the name of the book is New Growth. I've heard things and I want to see if they're true for myself. So that's another one that's on my TBR. And the next book is by Penny Blackwell. It's called Toxic. Now, this book came out a time ago because I remember everybody was talking about it. It's like an age gap thing where the main male character or the MMC is like 60 and the female main character is like 22, 23. And apparently he's her godfather. And they started messing off when she was 19. So yeah, I definitely want to see how this is going to turn out. Got to see it through, my boy. Got to see it through. What else am I reading right now? I still have not finished Problematic by Lady Nisha, y'all. I don't know what that's about because usually I eat a Lady Nisha book up, but Problematic, I don't know. Maybe I put it down. Maybe I need to sit it down for a couple of weeks and I will get back to trying to figure that part out because, yeah. Shout out to Lady Nisha. Thanks for you coming back. The other one is The 19th Hole by Evelyn Latrice. I have heard that one and had the girls in the chokehold. And I want to see what all the hoopla and bull swank about. Because, baby, I saw it was a golf on the front of their book. So I said, this is going to be interesting. And from what I understand, it is interesting. So, yeah. Okay. What do I want to talk about now? Oh, child. How can I say this without sounding like I'm exasperated and tired and drained? Okay, I'm just going to say it. So the movie Sinners has been nominated for 16 Oscars. Definitely got to give Ryan Coogler and the gang their props because it was a dope ass movie. Okay? They have been nominated for 16 Oscars. Now, I hope and I pray that they do not play with these people like they did The Color Purple. If you all do not remember, and y'all can look this up, Color Purple got nominated for 11 awards that year at the Oscars. And at that time, I think it was like the highest nominated movie at that time, right? Now, that movie was directed, it was directed by Steven Spielberg. Oprah was in it. Danny Glover was in it. Whoopi Goldberg was in it. Like, it was some hitters in that movie, and the movie was actually fucking good. Not just because it was no niggas about niggas, right? It was a dope ass movie. Like, Steven Spielberg got it right. Well, Oscar night, 11 nominations, and The Color Purple won nothing. Not even for costume design or nothing. So I'm saying all that to say, I hope this is not the case with Sinners. Or I hope that out of the 16 that they win, they don't just cap it at, best wardrobe. Shout out to Ruth Carter, by the way, because the wardrobe that lady come up with for movies is sickening. And I hate to see the day that she leaves this earth. I hope like hell she's been putting somebody in training to get this right. Because that woman is a detail strategist when it comes to wardrobe. Especially on film and set. She does her big one. Neither here nor there. But I hope that they don't just win for like best score. This for the music or for what's another BS one? Best score, best costume. I ain't gonna say it's BS because Ruth be winning. But I hope it ain't that. I hope they really took the time to see that Michael B. Jordan deserved 2 awards because he played 2 different goddamn people. I'm just saying. What else I want to talk about? Oh, I told y'all, I feel like every week I'm talking about some Memphis shit on here. Well, this week is no different. So it looks as if Glorilla has had some type of nose job. I, Glow, there was nothing wrong with your nose. However, comma, I get it. You found an imperfection on yourself that you wanted to fix, and you did that. Point blank, period. Not mad at it. However, comma. Mm, mm, mm. Well, Gloria, hallelujah. I hope that you are satisfied with your new look. And let me be real, I don't think it's bad. It's just like that's not the person I was introduced to. And if you're doing your nose, because I think she was kind of messing with her lips a little bit. But if you're already touching those two areas, now I'm questioning like, what else have you done? Well, you know what? That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Announcements. Make sure y'all are following me on my Substack because I am about to start dropping short stories and a creative series over there. And I'm doing this because, my brain is never at rest, but it is what it is. I will say I am enjoying this side of my creativity and I want to capitalize off it as much as possible. I think that this is now the best time for me to be in my creative bag. And I am enjoying it. Now, last week or Thursday on Substack, I told y'all about the story how this man kept popping kids up on me and act like I supposed to been cool with that. You got to go read my Substack. I'm not even going over there. We're not doing this on my podcast. Not today. Not today. But I will say it let me know that people will be dishonest any chance they get. Can we say that? Can we agree on that? What else I want to go over? I think that's about it. Like I said, I got to get back to doing 20, 30-minute episodes because, baby, I ain't got it in me sitting down on 45 minutes to an hour every week. So, cross that bridge when we get there. Again, I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to Old Charlee Please, where it's faith first, shade second. Make sure you are listening on any one of your desired listening platforms, whether it's Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, what is that man name? Oh, not that man. Cool child. Let me get up out of here. I'm about to be sick. iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, YouTube, and Audible. Yeah. And make sure y'all are commenting. And also let me know if y'all want me to start doing video. I have enjoyed the audio only setup, but I think my face belongs on the tissue. No, I'm just saying. I think I want to add a little audio to this. Simply because I got some people coming on the show and I want y'all to see and hear them. So yeah, I'm gonna add a little razzle dazzle to this season. Season 1 coming out the gate. So yeah, that is all I have for this week on Old Charlee Please. Thank y'all again for tuning in. Thank y'all for following me. Thank y'all for subscribing to me. I appreciate it. Your love and support does not go unnoticed. And I just appreciate everybody in this space that is consistently showing my other brand, Refined and Ratchet, love, even though we have now been on almost a 3-month hiatus. But when the people like you and you the people's champ, you can come back whenever you feel like. And people won't even look at that away time. So thank y'all so much for that. All right, that's all I got. Bye.